Good morning, fourth grade. Here is our second example problem involving problem solving using money. Josh, Tom, and Chuck each have 40 cents. How much money do they have together? So I know there's three people, Josh, Tom, and Chuck. I know that each one of them have 40 cents. We want to know how much do they have together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write down all three names. I have Josh. Oops. Just a couple spaces in. I have Tom, and I have Chuck. All right, so I know I have these three. And I know they all have 40 cents. So I have to think of a way that I can write 40 cents using coins. Now, I know 25 cents is a quarter, so that's less than that. So I'm going to use a quarter, at least a quarter for all of them. So let's start with that. So I'm going to draw a quarter for all three of them. Now remember, all three of them have 40 cents. So you have to draw it for all of them. So I'm just going to put a Q so we know it's a quarter. Put a Q so we know it's a quarter, and another Q. So far we have 25 cents. And I have 15 cents left. So I have to think about how to get 15 cents. Well, I know that a dime is 10 cents and a nickel is 5 cents. So I could use a dime and a nickel. So I'm going to draw my dime for each one of them. Now remember, a dime is actually smaller than a nickel. A dime is a very small coin. So when I draw them, even though I'm labeling them, I'm trying to draw them to their same scale size, so they're a little bit different in size, so it's a little bit easier. So a nickel will be bigger than a dime, but smaller than a quarter. You want to try and make it as realistic as possible. So now I have 25 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents. So now I have 40 cents for each one of them. But the question says, how much money do they have together? So I need to group their money together. Now we know that 100 cents, right? We know 100 cents equals $1. So I'm going to try and look for dollars and then add up the cents after. So I'm going to try and add up 100 cents first. If we have 100 cents, I know that I at least have $1. So I have one quarter, which is 25 cents. I have another quarter, which is 25 cents. Another quarter, which is 25 cents. So I have 25 plus 25 plus 25, which will give me 75. So that's 25 plus 25 plus 25 equals 75. So I know these three quarters give me 75 cents. So I need another 25 cents. So then I also have a dime, which is 20 cents. And remember, I said I need 25 more cents. So that's 20 cents. I have another dime, which is 10 cents. That's 20 cents. And then my nickel right here, which will be 5 cents, which will equal 25 cents. And then we know 25 plus 75 cents plus 25 cents will equal $1. So I am going to circle what I know gave me $1. I had my 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 1 nickel. So that right there, I'm going to write $1 in. I know this is worth $1. Now I need to add up the rest of my cents. I know a nickel is 5 cents, and I have 2 nickels, so I have 5 plus 5, and then a dime is 10 cents. So I had 10 cents, so 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 10 is 20, so that's 20 cents. So then I can circle this in, and I can write 20 cents, because I know what my 2 nickels and my 1 dime are worth. But I want to know how much it's all worth together, so I need to add $1 and my 20 cents, and I will find $1 and 20 cents. And since it was a question, I'll need to write an answer statement, and I will write, together they have $1 and 20 cents.